I'm getting ready to seal this floor. And the first thing I'm going to do, you always have to have kind of a game plan. And I decided on my game plan that I was only going to apply 1 coat of sealer on the actual tiles and 2 coats on the grout, because the grout was really super dirty. And I would normally put 2 coats of sealer on a floor, but this is slick stuff. This is Mexican tile pavers, and I'm just going to put a little bit of sealer in here. I'm trying to use a little plastic tray. I could have put it directly in here. This tray is not even fitting in here, but I'm gonna try this anyways. That way I don't mess this other tray up. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this little paintbrush and I'm going to put it on just the grout. And you know, I mean, it's going to get some on the tile too, right? Not a whole lot as I'm doing this, because once I get all of this done on just this first little bit, then I'll go back and do the entire thing. You know, I'll cut it all in with the paintbrush around the edges, and then I'll use a paint roller throughout the entire floor, okay? So I'm just gonna get in there and do it. I've got a little floor mat here that is gonna help me with this. And I'm just gonna try to get it all taken care of. And I want to get this done today. I don't want to be messing around with this and spending too long with it or anything. Okay. And I've got just a little cheap throwaway paintbrush. That's all I got. I'm going to use for this. You don't need anything fancy. But I want to get 2 coats on the grout. I don't want to just do 1 coat. Okay, because the grout is what gets really super dirty on this tile because it's so smooth and shiny. Right? And I don't know any other way to do this for getting 2 coats on just the grout. So, hey, I can decide whatever I want, right? Whatever makes sense to me, and that's what I'm gonna do. La-di-da. However it works for you, that's what you can do. Now, if this was natural stone tile, if you've seen some of my other videos, you've seen that I've done this on natural stone tile floors, but I didn't get down on the floor like this, did I? I used a little 4-inch foam mini roller, and then I used that. I could have done something like that here, but I decided not to. Just going to do it with this little paintbrush instead. Now obviously I'm getting a little bit of sealer on the tiles, but I think once I go back over it with the roller with just one good coat over everything, that's going to throw a second coat on here, and you're not going to see these grout, you know, you're not going to see a double amount on the tiles, I doubt. I hope I don't, because if I do, then what? Then I'll have to go over it again. I don't really want to go over it a second time. And that's going to make it that much more shiny and that much more slippery. I told the owner, I said, hey, you want it shiny? She had her heart set on a floor that was going to be nice and shiny. Okay? Yeah, okay, fine. I'll do it. But I pointed out to her, if somebody slips on it, you know, you just have to be careful. And she knows that, and that's how You know, that's how lots of tile is. I've seen lots of tile floors like this, that's nice and shiny. So you just have to be careful, especially when it gets wet. You know, got it all over my paintbrush right there. Okay. So this will be my first coat on the tiles. Let's see. Okay, so it's not that hard to do this. Any average Joe can do this, okay? And as you will recall, you've been watching my channel and I hope you have. I always say, if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm not going to show you anything on my channel that I think you can't do, okay? Yes, you can do this. I'm just an average Joe. I am not a professional painter. I am so glad of that. I don't know what I am exactly. I do a little bit of everything, just enough to be thankful for not doing the same thing every day, you know? It's like, when I get done with this, I'll be like, well, I'm sure glad that's over with. Sure glad I don't do that every single day. So, you can do it. I gotta try to set this in here so it doesn't get all on my feet here. The video camera. The tripod feet. Okay. Now obviously I'm not going to move the washer and dryer or anything. I'm just gonna reach back as far as I can on the next coat when I cut everything in and stuff. Okay. Here there's a little bit of grout right there, so I might as well hit that while I'm here. Get 2 coats on that. I'm thinking you can see all that. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Yes, you can. Okay. See this one little section, this one little room I'm doing. I'm not doing the rest of the house. I'm doing one little bathroom, and I didn't really plan on coming up here. I'm just visiting some friends for a few days, and I told them I would do a few things for them and make some videos. But once she said, oh, the floor, and I looked at it and I thought, oh, okay, that's a good project. Then I started thinking, wait a minute, if I clean all that and then get ready to seal it, people are going to have to be off the floor for a day or so after I seal it, and I'm only going to be here for another day. And I still have to clean all the stuff, seal it all. She's got cleaners coming tomorrow, and it's just not going to work. So because I cleaned this little area from the other day, I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and seal this and be done with this section. Next time I come down here to visit, I'll do the rest of the floor. But I wanted, you know, once you clean something, if you don't get it sealed right away, it's just going to get dirty again, right? And so that's why I decided, okay, I'll seal this little laundry room area and the bathroom that I've done, and I'll do the other stuff later, another time when I'm here. And sometimes things just don't go as planned, because I've got some other things I want to show you too. While I'm here, I got a little mailbox that she wants installed because hers is broken, and I wanted to make a video of that while I was here. And she's got some plumbing pipes underneath the house that are, the brackets are broken. I got some new brackets. I want to show you how to do that while I'm here. I've got a retrofit trim can light fixture trim for a can light, a 6-inch can light, and I want to install that before I leave, and I'm going to make a video of that too. You know, so I got my work cut out for me for the next couple days, because I wanted to make videos of all of that. Okay, now I'm behind the door. I'm just trying to step in here like hopscotch and not get my feet all over these tiles, you know. Okay, so away I go, get some more done. And if you have tile floors, yes, clean them with the simple green that I did, and you'll be amazed how well that stuff works. The key to simple green, and most people don't know it, is you kind of brush it on there, and you let it sit. Gotta let it sit for, oh, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And then I go back after that. That's when I do the real cleaning. That's when it starts working. You know, it doesn't start working right away. If you do it like right away, you only get so much, and you think, oh, this isn't working, this is no good. And it is good. See the difference between this tile over here and these tiles? See how much dirtier that, look at that. It almost looks like, is this the same tile? This was the same tile. I cleaned the face of them, and it took off all the stuff on top, as well as the grout lines. It's just amazing how much cleaner this floor looks already. And it's going to look that much better once I get this sealer on there. You're gonna think these are new tiles here, or that somebody patched in these tiles trying to match the existing tiles. That's not going to be the case. Okay. You see, I'm doing this way. Can you see? I'm going to have 2 coats of sealer on these grout lines. That's what I want. And I'm only going to put 1 coat on the entire floor. Okay. Now, if this was a natural stone floor, cultured stone with ridges on it and everything, I put 2 coats on the whole thing. And she wanted it glossy. See how shiny that looks there? If you don't want it shiny like that, they have different sealers at the store, low luster or flat, or the shiny. Okay, make up your mind and go for it. Okay, so now I'm just going to let this sit right like this. Wait for this to dry, and I'll let it dry. It'll probably take an hour or so to dry up. And while that's happening, I'm going to go over here. I've got this little bathroom to do. I've already cleaned this bathroom floor. See the difference between these tiles and these over here? Yeah, simple green, baby. That's how you do it. Okay, 10 minutes it took me just to hit the grout lines in there. Now I get to sit and wait for this. I can do other things while I'm waiting for this to dry. This should take, oh, I don't know, maybe an hour or so to dry. I just want it to be dry to the touch. As long as I know it's dry to the touch, then I can go back in there and get the next coat on. Make sure you watch that, because I've got more to show you.